19. Dad, help. One board, 64 squares, 16 pieces each, 8 pawns, 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops, 1 king and 1 queen. A1, B1, C1, D1, 8 pawns, 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops, 1 king and 1 queen. A2, B2, C2. All right, Felix. Dad makes me jump as he pokes his head around the side of my bedroom door. How's it going? I'm okay, Dad, I say wearily. Doesn't sound like it. He walks in wearing his work overalls with black oil stains on the front. What's up, mate? Did the scuba diving wear you out? Yeah, just a bit. Well, I think your granddad must have loved it. I just popped in on him on the way home and he's full of beans. How did you get him to do it? I sigh. It's complicated, Dad. Try me. Just don't tell Mum I sat in your bed in these. Dad sits down and I tell him how Grandad made a list of chores when all he really wanted was for me to play chess. And then I tell him how I made a list of my own to do in exchange things I thought Grandad would never do. Like scuba diving, Dad smiles. Yeah, I say. But he did it and it's all gone wrong because I've been playing chess all afternoon. What? With Grandad? But he hasn't played since... Well, he certainly never played it with me. You were lucky then, I say. He's gone on about chess so much that I've got black and white squares in my head. I can see them everywhere. Dad laughs. It's not funny, I say. Look at all the stuff I've got to learn. I point at the back of my bedroom door. What's this? Dad turns and looks at the list from Grandad that I've put next to Astro Boy on my door. 10 things for Felix to learn about chess. He scans down the list. Blimey, he says. This should keep you quiet for a while. I get up off my bed and read the list with Dad. Number 1. Do not eat prior to a game. Your blood will go to your stomach to digest food and not to help your brain. 2. Never take the easiest path. If you don't play, don't lose, and that's wrong. You lose to get better. 3. Do not trust the clocks. There may be a power cut and they stop, or they will be slow because of flat batteries, or your opponent may be a cheat. The best clock is the one in your head. 4. Do not smile or stare at the opponent, especially if they're wearing glasses. They will think you are not concentrating on your game, which you will not be. 5. Do not fidget or pick your nose or cough or sniff. This is not about chess, it's about good manners. 6. It is okay to yawn, but only when it is your opponent's turn. 7. Always shake your opponent's hand before and after the game, win, lose or draw. Again, this is good manners. 8. Never storm off or let your opponent see you are upset. This is a weakness and anyone who sees it will know what to do when they play you. 9. Trust me. Dad turns a piece of paper over. What's the 10th thing? I don't know, I say, but I'm tired of Grandad's lists. Can't you get me out of it? Maybe tell him the black and white squares hurt my eyes and give me headaches and it'll affect my schoolwork. I can't, matey, says Dad. You made a deal with him. But nothing, says Dad. To be honest, you should feel honoured that Grandad is talking and doing these things. He never did with me. He always kept it to himself, like he was a closed book. But I will give you one piece of advice. What's that, Dad? I say hopefully. The next time you try to bargain with your Grandad, don't. Dad, I facepalm. You could have told me before. Dad laughs. Maybe you should get some sleep, he says. Sounds like you've got a busy weekend. But can't we do something together, you, me and Mum? No, he says. I'm on call and Mum's taking a double shift. But we never go anywhere. I know, Dad shrugs. I wish it was different, mate. But I don't get to choose my hours anymore. Now I'm not my own boss. But Jake's dad is taking him to play golf tomorrow. Didn't he ask you? Yes, but I don't have any money. How much is it? £10, I think. Dad winces. I'd love to, matey, he says. But Mum would go mad if I give you money for that when you need other things, like new shoes. He nods at my scuffed up shoes by the door. It's okay, I sigh. I didn't want to go with his dad anyway. Yeah, maybe not, but at least you've got Grandad. Yeah. Dad looks at me concerned. Felix, is this about chess or something else? Or something else, I mumble as Dad leaves the room. I wait for Dad to ask again, but he just turns and goes out the door. I rest my head back on my pillow. We don't go anywhere as a family anymore. Every time I ask, it's we haven't got the time. Mum is working. Dad is working. We're both working. We haven't got the money. I think the last time we went anywhere was when we went to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 for my 10th birthday, and that was only because Grandma paid. I didn't notice how little Mum and Dad were around when she was alive. But now it's like there's a gaping hole every evening and every weekend, and the only person trying to fill it is Grandad, which might be okay if he didn't want to fill it with chess. I roll over and close my eyes.